If you think being a sustainable and responsible business is just one business expense, then you should think again, because in this video I'm gonna give you 6 free tips for how you can get started saving the planet today. So the tips I'll give you today are some easy tips that make sense both for your wallet and for the planet. And if you stay till the end, I will give you a free tip for how you can safely use all your efforts in your marketing to attract more customers to your business. The team here at Planet 1.5 help businesses go green and create a sustainable impact. And we're here to help your business do the same. So the first tip I want to give you today is really easy. It is focusing your efforts on becoming an energy efficient business. What I mean about that is that there are so many things you can do right now to start becoming a more energy efficient business. How about starting out by shutting the lights? And while you're at it, you should also make sure that you're using LED lights, lights with sensors, and smart thermostats. Ideally, you would also want to be set up with a renewable energy supplier that will help you reduce cost, but also reduce your carbon footprint. Tip number 2 is to reduce waste, and once again there is a lot to be done. If you're like me and you like hot chocolate or coffee, I totally work better on that stuff, you should make sure that there are reusable cups in your office. I'd also encourage everybody to get a refillable water bottle. The next option is to having hand air dryers instead of paper towels, because research has shown that a bit depending on which hand dryer you have, you will over the lifetime of the dryer save about 70% in emissions compared to continuously buy paper towels, which also turns out way more expensive. The last waste saver I want to mention is on furniture, because sometimes we just need new office furniture and that kind of thing. So try and buy it secondhand and sell the items you have wherever possible. Tip number 3 is to encourage remote working. I know we talk a lot about this, but ever since the pandemic, this has shown so many benefits. So you probably already know this, but employees today, they really are expecting more flexibility and a better work-life balance. But that's actually really good news for the climate, because reduced travel means reduced emissions and also better air quality in the cities. Try and imagine how much pollution could be saved with just fewer cars on the road. So remote working tends to keep operational costs down, and if you're lucky, you might even be in a position where you can end up paying for less square meters. That leads us quickly into tip number 4, which is encourage green travel. So you could also start promoting green perks in your business, such as cycle to work schemes or give away travel cards to public transport. And the way you would recoup some of the money would be by really limiting all overseas business travel, so flying, and especially first class flights. There's no need for them. They pollute way more than economy. If you're taking a long haul flight with British Airways, it tends to pollute 5.5 times more than an economy class. So tip number 5 is to start writing a sustainability report. This is a brilliant way for businesses to start documenting all their initiatives and progress. So one of the trends we see in the market at the moment is that listed companies or companies that has to comply with reporting, they're looking at their supply chain and saying, well, what are you doing? And if you're not reporting and documenting your journey, you will eventually lose business, or flip it around and say you can start winning more business than your competitors by having your sustainability credentials documented. If you're not sure about how you get started writing a sustainability report, I recommend you check out this video where I explain what sustainability reporting is and how you can get started. Tip number 6 is to reduce your digital impact, because tech and tech waste is a big problem. About 85% of all e-waste ends up in landfill or gets burned, releasing toxic fumes. Save money by prolonging the lifespan of your gear. Only buy what you need, and of course make sure that you are set up with a green cloud host. I would also ensure that your website is running as energy efficient as possible. Right, let's talk about my bonus tip, because now that you put in all these efforts, you have earned the right to start talking about it in your marketing. I often tell my clients to start a little sooner than they are comfortable with, because it inspires them to keep going, and it also helps keeping them accountable in their efforts. The The main thing is to only tell the facts, only be really true about what it is that you are actually doing, and don't talk about fluffy goals in the future. Talk about what you're doing as a journey today. If you want to know more about how you can get better about talking about sustainability in marketing, go ahead and download my free guide, which I've left for you in the comments below. Or if you want to continue watching videos, you should check out this one where I'll tell you how you can start communicating your sustainability efforts in your marketing in the best possible way. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Don't forget to give a like for the algorithm, it really likes that. And subscribe to my channel for more content around sustainability for businesses. And I will see you in the next video.